Hi. So, in case you're wondering why my hair looks like this, it's cause like the weather is fucked up right now. Like 1 second it's like windy. It's like windy so much that my umbrella like turned inside out. Like that. And then it starts hailing, and then it's like sunny. It's like sunny right now. I'm just like, seriously, and it just keeps alternating, like all day long. I was like, there's just no point trying to keep my hair nice. Like, there's no point because it's just gonna get messed up. Wish I had like a hair tie thingy, but I don't have one. Surf finals from Huntington Beach. I don't even know where that is. I mean, obviously it's in California, but that's not helpful. Anyway, so he wanted me to make a rant video, which is funny because usually I like have a lot to rant about. It's like all I ever do. But I don't really have anything to rant about right now because things are pretty good right now. I hope my head doesn't get cut off in this video. Well, that doesn't help my hair situation at all, does it? I'm kind of irritated right now at how I look. Fucking God. Okay, so I made a video yesterday ranting about a lot, but for some reason I was really tired and I couldn't really speak, and like I kept getting people's names mixed up, and finally I was just like, screw it, this is not gonna happen. So I don't really have anything to rant about. Just a heart on my hand. It's really pale because it's in highlighter. I was bored. Like, it was really funny in class today. Never mind. That's not even a good story. See, like, I'm just not feeling it right now. Anyway, the only thing I can think of talking about is this girl. Her name is Stupid Whore. And she is in my moral theory class. And she always asks Jason questions, like, to get attention for some reason. Well, I mean, I know why. It's because Jason's, like, so fucking hot and smart and, like, amazing. And anyway, so she always asks these questions. And I'm like, bitch, that is my man. Like, you're trying to steal my man? I don't think so. Like, I ain't gonna sell for that. So, I hate Stupid Whore Girl, and I really don't like her. I really, really don't like her, and I'm like, what are you even doing in this class? Like, philosophy is for smart people. Like, oh, I hate that girl. Anyway, I sound like a total bitch right now, but that's okay. You do not get to steal Jason from me. I'm sorry. Jason Jordan is my favorite professor, and I'm his favorite student, and that's how it is, and that's how it's always gonna be. Anyway, so instead of ranting, I'm just gonna talk about good things because I feel like positive right now. I feel like positive. What am I gonna say? I was watching The Real World DC. Because I had already finished, but I just started watching it, and there's a character named Mike who's gay, and he works for the Human Rights Campaign, and there's like an episode where he's wearing this shirt, and it's like a black shirt, and it says marriage is so gay on it, and I was like, oh my god, I have to have that shirt. So I went online to the Human Rights Campaign site, and I ordered it, and I'm excited to wear it. And I also bought one of their stickers, which I don't know if you see them a lot. Like, I see them freaking everywhere in Eugene, but we live in hippie town, so I'm not really that surprised. They're like purple, and they have the little yellow equal sign. Yeah, like everyone has that on their car, but I'm gonna put it on my computer because I don't have a car. And what else? I don't have anything to rant about. I just don't. I had a lot to rant about yesterday, but I just couldn't seem to get the video done. But I figured, ow, fuck. I just poked myself in the eye. I don't know, I've been having like a really like kind of weird week. I feel really like tired, and like I've lost the ability to speak coherently. Like you should have seen me in discussion section today. Not a pretty sight. Nope. And Hannah came back from New York and Boston, and we hung out today for a little bit, which was fun. And I really want to play Final Fantasy. That's what I really want to do right now. Even though I beat it twice, and I really want to finish the missions because I want to finish out the Crystarium and be super powerful. And then I'm going to restart it. I'm just going to like start the whole game over because I like totally don't know what's going on at the end. I'm like, I feel like I missed something. And I'm going to watch LA Inc. because the new episode came out yesterday. Yesterday. And I watched 500 Days of Summer. I feel like I talked about this. I don't think I did. Maybe I talked about it in my video yesterday that I didn't post. I watched it for the first time. Summer is such a bitch. I was like, oh my god. I can rant about that. I can rant about how much of a bitch she is. I went through this like major existential crisis. Like, that's what happens with philosophy. Is like, I read it and I get like super depressed sometimes. And so I was reading what was I reading? The Credo, Socratic dialogue, and about what is just and crap like that. And I was just getting so depressed. I was like, Socrates says the only reason to be just is so that you don't harm your soul. And I was like, I don't believe in Socrates' definition of a soul, so what's the purpose of being just? And I'm just like, oh, I don't know. So I had a major crisis, and I was like really depressed, and I started watching. And I was also depressed because I like started hating like all these superficial, stuck-up, critical people like that live on my campus, that go to my school. They're just like, they're so annoying. And so like I couldn't handle it. So I watched 500 Days of Summer because Tom, there's a scene where like Tom and what's his name, like Mackenzie or something, I don't know, the actor that married Christina Hendricks, so they were talking, and Tom is like, why is it the pretty girls can like treat everyone like shit and get away with it? And Mackenzie's just like, centuries of reinforcement. And I was like, pretty much. It's like, it's so irritating. I just hate it. I just don't like that at all. But that's how I felt. So that movie was really good for me because I'm Tom. I'm basically Tom with like a little bit of Mackenzie, I think. So, yeah, that's how I felt. Existential crisis. Reminds me of Wonder Falls. Just a fabulous show. And there's a scene like where it's like Jay, the main character, she like won like Employee of the Week or something, and they're at this like dinner table, and her brother Aaron's studying religious or comparative religion in school, and like he's an atheist, but she told him that like these animals, like plastic animals and stuff, talk to her, and he like started freaking out, and he's like, oh my god, like a world without meaning that doesn't have any meaning, that makes sense to me, and now it's like there's a world with meaning, and he's just like, what does it mean? And he's like freaking out, and then his dad's like, Aaron, your sister's like celebratory lunch is not a time for an existential crisis. And I was like, that's like my favorite scene in the show. So yeah, good show. I'm bored, obviously. I was supposed to go to work yesterday, and my boss didn't show up, and I sent him an email, and I was like, I was there, you weren't, but I was. And I sent this email to him like last night, and he has not yet responded, and he always responds to my emails, so I'm kind of like, did I do something wrong? Kind of freaky. Very sexual. I don't know, it's really not. I just felt like saying sexual. So yeah, 9:51, 9 minutes and 51 seconds. That's about good. So yeah, I love you. obviously you're like my favorite.